Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel once again. It's Saturday morning. Beautiful blue skies, a little bit of clouds, a little bit, not too much, but there's some clouds. So I'm out today with something special. Now excuse me while I try to hold this up because my shoulders aren't the best in the world. The D300, because a few people requested the D300 in emails, and the 200 to 500 5.6 Nikkor lens. Two iconic machines. I can tell you right now, this gear is nothing to joke at. Here's a bit of a word of wisdom. The people in this town know who I am, and most of them know what I'm doing. So me being on the street with something like this isn't so bad, but I don't hang around the streets with a lens this size. I got a few portraits this morning of a gentleman that goes around and chips some ice to make some extra money and stuff. And I asked permission, so we did get a portrait with this lens. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen a few times where I've used this lens to take some photos. There was a couple fishing, and this can be used as a portrait lens. I don't care what anybody says, and that's coming this summer with the D500. There's going to be some portraits, but just a word of wisdom. I really can't hold this up. I have really bad shoulders, but it doesn't bother me to handhold this camera. That being said, a lot of times if I'm stationary, I'll have it on a tripod or a gimbal on a monopod, but other times it's not a big, you know, it's pretty practical. You're not holding this up because the lens itself is 6 pounds. There's been a few issues with this lens that people have ran into where the zoom has locked up. I don't know if Nikon's fixed that or not. I've experienced something like it twice, but I found with the mirror lock, if I use that little mirror lock, that's where my problems start. And I don't know if that's a fix-all or if that's one of the reasons. I'm not going to get into that, but I definitely don't use that lock. It's been twice that I've had to sort of wiggle and jiggle and unjam the camera, so I'm not messing with that anymore. And I suspect a lot of people, they zoom in and out, you know, I don't know, there's probably some plastic in there, right? Because we were talking, when this was new, $2,500. So $2,500 for this lens is like getting, I don't know, I would say a $15,000 lens. You know what I'm saying? There's some good optics, and as you'll see, even with the D300. And yes, you can use this lens on the D300. So there you go. There's my spew. I'll try to do a few point of views with my camera, with my phone, but it's very hard. I got a bracket coming that's going to make that a lot easier. So everybody hang in there for that. Happy Saturday morning. I hope you like the photos. You're going to see this lens will do almost like a macro. You could, there's a lot of flowers, wildflowers, that I use this lens to take the photos with. So D300, 200 to 500, 5.6, Nikon, Nikon, here we go. Hang loose, everybody. Hit that button, eh? Right? I really need you to hit the button. Subscribe, please. Thank you. See you later. Okay, I just took a photo because trying to hold the camera and this at the same time. I have a little bracket coming, someone is sending me, that will go in my in the shoes on these cameras to hold this the phone and some smaller cameras. But okay, we're about 20 feet away from that cattail. That cattail, right? Jesus, my finger gonna work right there. And I just took a photo of that cattail with at 500, and of course, again, aperture priority. Because I have metering in the D300, and I've got it on center weighted metering. So VR on, aperture priority 5.6. We're shooting this one wide open. Well, of course, 5.6, and here's the result. Okay, aperture priority, right? 5.6. There's a blue flag way over there. On that grandstand. So that was just a photo of that blue flag at 500. Thank you. Boy, that's hard to do, to hold the camera and this heavy lens at the same time. So we better do it one more time. I'll have to try to actually get a better grip on this lens. There we go. The VR is on. So thank goodness for the VR. Hold on. The VR is on. And there you go. There we go. If you see me out with this lens, you'll in the summer when I'm out and about and I'm out just doing photography, especially if I'm thinking of doing wildlife photography, this is the lens that I have on my cameras, or my D500 usually, but this D300 still rocks this lens. So here we go. I'm gonna take a photo. What I want to do is I'm going to show you the versatility of this lens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photo with those snowmobile tracks leading in to the willows and that behind, right? So here we go. So here's that photo. The next, I can't wait to get a bracket to mount this. It's on its way. It'll be here early next week. Then these point of views, I can zoom in with the phone and everything, and you'll get better point of views like we've done before. But this is why this lens is always on my camera. When I jump in the car and I leave in the morning, if I'm gonna go out exploring, this is the lens that's on my camera sitting beside me on the seat, because it's so versatile. And I find when you're doing some landscape shots or some close-ups, or it's almost like a macro camera. As you can see, I'll be some of this pampas grass, I'll be shooting its heads. It is so versatile that it just stays on your camera. There's shots that you wouldn't get if you didn't have this on your camera. So here's another composition, pretty much in the same place. This was one that we just took at a different angle, and then I just noticed, and there's no way for me to get over there, because in between these snowmobile tracks there's 3 feet of snow and I don't have my snowshoes. So I noticed this composition of this meandering trail coming from that pampas grass, and then leading between the bushes and then off into the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the camera on F8 to get a more of a depth of field in there, and I'm going to take the shot, and this is the shot. So this shot, I can't hold the camera up and take the shot at the same time with holding the phone, so it's starting to irritate my shoulders, so I'm sorry about that. But okay, so here's the shot. I'm all the way back at 200 millimeters, and I'm gonna take this shot. And like I said before, you wouldn't get this shot if you didn't have this lens on your camera. So this is how versatile this lens really is. Okay, so I just took the shot, and there's my histogram right there, and there's the info. My first sighting of Earth this year. It isn't much, but by golly, I'm taking it. I think we stumbled onto a very, very rare sighting of a Sasquatch directional indicator. Look at that right there. I'm going to take a shot of that. We're about 4 kilometers in, and now we've come into this trail where there's only one other person walked, and it's leading directly into this bush. This is, you know, I didn't even know. I have snowshoes. I didn't even know that this trail existed. Isn't this amazing? Okay, let's see what we can get for shots here. Just showing. Holy smokes. I'm amazed at this. I didn't even know. I live here and I didn't even know this trail existed. Look, there's deer tracks. Look. Deer tracks. Look at that. Oh, I wonder if we're going to be lucky. Well, I'm about 4 kilometers in and I'm going to keep trekking on. It's not too soft yet. No snowmobiles have come down here. And here we go. Here's another shot. If you watch really closely, way out there, you'll see a person with their dog. So I'm still at F8 and all the way out to 500, and here's the shot. So here I came across this lichen glowing in the sun on this branch, this dead willow branch. Now, I'm approximately, as you can see with the shadow, about, I would say, by the end of my lens, 6 feet away. So this is how close, this is about how close that at 500, this lens can take a macro shot. So take the shot, here's the shot. Hey everybody, I've got a ways to go yet here before we're, oh, I get my finger out of the way. I got a way, I hope that I wasn't doing that all the way through. I got a ways to go before yet, probably about a 3 kilometer walk. I've pretty much done all of the point of view and that photography that I can do today, simply because there's only so much, you know, you'll be sitting on the computer for hours. It's very warm, very sunny. Here's the rest of all the random photos that didn't have a POV. I hope you enjoyed the adventure today. Photography Adventures with Dave Rusk. Like, subscribe, click the bell. Lots more to come. This is awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your day.